Hi guys, hello. It's Darling Machacator. Happy Sunday. Feels like a Friday. I'm here at the cabin. I hope that you are able to see me. I'm going to look and check on my Facebook page right now. I know yesterday we kind of had a malfunction. There we are. Okay, good. Had a malfunction with Switcher Studios. It was not showing me in the beginning. I'm going to share this over to my VIP group. How is everybody? We're going to do some little gnomies. So, fall gnomes. Uh-oh. I kind of froze for a second. Please don't do that to me. We have had some thunder and lightning earlier, but no rain. So I think it's at a distance. No rain, but thunder and lightning, which was really crazy. That whole cabin shook, and I'm like, please don't let me lose my electricity. Because it can happen. They'll shut it down. So that the trees, like if it's all windy and all that, and lightning, they will shut down the electricity sometimes. So yeah, don't want that. Oh, I didn't turn on my light right there. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me just turn on the light. I'll put you down to the project so you don't have to see me do that. If you're not a designer, I would love if you would share the video. I'm going to put myself up in the corner, but let me turn on my little ring light here. Oh, there we go. And God said, let there be light, and there is light. Yay. Okay, I did pre-paint everything because I've been painting these. So I painted up 6 of these guys, and I left one of them unglued so I can show you. And I actually ended up with 7 of these. I miscounted somehow, but these are really different in size. So I didn't realize that. I didn't realize the difference in size. This is more like the Santa and Mrs. Claus size, you know, the bigger size ones and the elf size. And this is just like kind of like our normal size gnomes, but he's kind of chubby. He's like a chubby one. So anyways, so this is about the size, maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe it's just the width. But this is the larger size, and I'm not making them in 2 different sizes. It's just too hard, guys. So we did that with some of the other ones. It's too hard to do that. Yeah, we do enough kits that, you know what, this one's just larger, this one's smaller. They're both for fall. Aren't they cute? Cutest little scarecrows. I just love them. And this one kind of could just be sunflowers too. Could go in your sunflower area. This could go in the sunflowers too, but it's more fallish. So if you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put #replay. I'm going to put myself in the corner, and we're going to glue this together. I have all my paint colors here so I can tell you what colors I use, because I know a lot of you like to know the colors, and we'll go through those. All right, let me do this. And I just gave the dogs a bone, so hopefully they're not going to go crazy running through. Oh, come on, you can do it. And I did it backwards. There we go. Okay, in the corner. All right, how are you guys? Happy Sunday. It doesn't feel like Sunday because I should technically be heading home, but I'm not. I'm spending another couple of days here. Yay! I'll be going home Tuesday after traffic is done, so I'm not facing traffic, and just hope to be home by noon. So that is my plan. Is I have another full day of painting. Guys, it's taken me a long time to get these painted, but then I've been taking breaks with the dogs, taking them outside. I think kind of if I didn't have the dogs here, I would get so much more done, but I love having them here. And I kind of let myself sleep in a little bit this morning. Yeah, my alarm went off at, I set my alarm for 6 o'clock because I'm like, I'm going to get up really early and start painting. At 6 o'clock, the alarm went off. And granted, I didn't go to bed until after midnight. But I didn't sleep that great. The dogs kept waking me. I don't know what was going on, if they heard things or what the heck. But anyways, my alarm went off at 6. I'm like, I'm just going to go back to sleep. And whenever I wake up, it's fine. I woke up at 8:30. And then I cooked myself a really good breakfast that will last me. I made enough to last me for tomorrow and the next day. Yay. Because I never do that. I never make a good breakfast for me. I just do quick oatmeal with honey, and then I throw in sunflowers and call it good. So it's kind of nice. Okay, let me see who's here. Hi, Tina. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Janine. Hi, Karen Ross. Happy Sunday. Hi, Cheryl. I know, afternoon already. How does it just goes by so fast. But I'm painting a lot, but I feel like I didn't get a lot done. It just takes time because I'm kind of a perfectionist at some of this stuff, some of it. Hi Bridget, hi Melissa. You love thunder and lightning. I know, I couldn't see it though. I could not see the thunder and lightning. I could hear it in the distance and it shook the cabin, but I could not see it. So I was kind of hoping, because it's kind of cloudy all day, kind of cloudy. And my neighbors left. My dogs keep going out there and going to the fence because they have a little, oh, Deb, what kind of dog do you have? A pug, right? Right, pug. They have a little chubby pug, and she's just adorable. And they would run to the fence and sniff, and then they bark at each other. They've been doing that. But the neighbors, they went home. They didn't have extra days like I did. Thanks for sprinkling, Maria. Thank you, Deb. I love these. These are cute. Hi, Sandy. Happy Sunday. Hi, Nyla. How are you? Hi, Darlene. I am having a great time up here. I am. Hi, Doris, my sister. Deb, yes, pug. Okay, so yes, that's what they had. And it's a chubby little girl pug. Older. So she's having back issues already. So we're trying not to have my dogs get her all riled up, But it was great because they would run outside. They run to the fence to see their little friend. I just love it. Okay, we'll just start. Let's start with this one. So I always like to glue this part together first. Let me go ahead and get into, they are so sweet. I know. Let me go a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, and we'll just go through it. Let's go through colors first, and I'll kind of take it apart. There's a lot of pieces. Okay, so black, of course. So black on all these guys. The crows are black. The sunflower is true ochre. Okay, I think that's a new color. Did you see how many paint bottles I have up here? Like at least 200. So the sunflowers are all true ochre. There's a spacer right there. Okay, I'm just going to take all this stuff off. Oh, there's a spacer under there. So crows are black. The center of these are milk chocolate. Okay, so the brown I used was milk chocolate. My orange is canyon orange. The hands are warm beige. Hands and nose are warm beige. I did crystal blue. So I did find crystal blue. I was looking for that color. And I have aloe for this color. Okay, so we have our little pumpkins. Spacer on this side. No spacer here because this holds up this. This takes apart sunflower. Light buttermilk on the side. And the crow is attached. Okay, so I just painted that. White, of course, for this. This is layered. So brown is milk chocolate. Black, of course. The blue. So the blue is Ceramcoat denim blue. It's the best blue that I've found. Okay, so I really wish Americana had a blue this color, but honestly it doesn't. It doesn't have one that's really comparable. And Janine got me a few bottles of these. This one's almost gone. I used a lot. Okay, here's the hair. So the hair is true ochre. Okay, there's a spacer right here. And then the denim blue. This comes apart. So mustache. And then the hat is, it's milk chocolate. So what I did with this, I painted it with the denim blue. And then remember the little brush, the little scruffy brush? That's what I did. I took white and I did that. And I inked all my edges. So we're just gluing together. I didn't want you to have to sit and watch me paint everything. Oh yeah, I just started, so you don't have to really go back and watch the replay, Kimberly. I just started just taking this apart. We're going to glue it. So I pre-painted. Sometimes I do that because it's easier for me to do that, and you don't have to watch everything. And plus we can do 2 projects. Okay, so the easiest thing for me to do is to start at the top layer and work down. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over. I like to use Aleene's Tacky Glue. If you have a favorite glue, keep using it. You don't have to change this because I use a different type. I like this type because it's forgivable. You can kind of reposition things if you need to. It will dry in about 15 minutes. It will be dry. And even after that, if you have to, you can pry it off of there if you had to. I have had to do that before when I made a mistake. Okay, lots of glue. And then what I do is just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Oops, I wiggled the camera, didn't I? I'm going to try not to do that. Just wiggle this, okay? And then just press it in place. So make sure it's aligned. So you're starting at the top. Okay, then the hair is going to be next. There's lots of layers, so that's what I wanted to show you. Some of the things I'm just going to post pictures of the completed projects, but this one has so many layers, you really need to see it all. Okay, and then the hat, the brim of the hat. Okay, and see, I did ink all my edges. So I used my little ink pad. It just kind of makes it look nice, and you don't have to use your shader brush. You know, if you're a tool painter, you know exactly what I mean. This is the hat band. Okay. So there's that part. Let's finish the rest of this before we put the crows at the top. Okay, so we'll put the mustache on next, and I'll just keep working down. And then we'll go back and we'll put the little crow at the top. So this is going to go together quickly. But I can, I probably won't speckle it right here, but I'll show you the speckled one so you can see the difference. So you can choose if you speckle or not. You don't have to speckle. Let's see. Oh, hi Betty, how are you? Hi Chris, hi Laura. Kimberly, moving your daughter back home from Arizona. Just had a monsoon pass through. Oh my goodness. Monsoons are crazy. Arizona gets some crazy rain. I lived there for a while, and I've also, you know, it's just a state over, so it gets a little cray-cray. It's kind of like in New Mexico. Okay, nose is next. All right, so now what I really want to do is I want to glue these things together before I put them on. Okay, so here's the little sign, and I just painted this with light buttermilk, and I painted it lightly. Remember how we kind of paint it lightly so that the words show through? If your words get covered up, just take a little Sharpie and you can go right over those. Okay, gonna put that right there. And then a little sunflower goes in the corner. Okay, so we're just gonna put a little sunflower right there in the corner. Okay, so that's ready to go. And then let's get our pumpkins ready to go. Okay, so we have, I did shade this. So I actually took a Q-tip and took my ink and I just did a little shading. You can use your brush to shade it. I'm like, I don't want to do that with all of them. Back in the day, I would have done that. Okay, get your center one on, and then get your hands on each side, okay? And then we're going to put sunflowers, okay? So there actually is a crow that goes in here. You know what, let's put that on after we get it in place. Okay, so next thing to do, let's put the shoes at the bottom, okay? Sometimes you have to put something on top of it. It's lifting up a little bit, so sometimes you might want to lay something on it when you get everything together. If you have to lay a heavy book on it, I would say the phone book. Do y'all remember when we used to weight things down with our phone book? Yeah, those thick phone books. So that's so funny. The phone books, they used to be so thick, like that thick. And now nobody uses them. Nobody uses phone books because, for one, everything's online, or you just have everybody's cell phone number. Yeah. So if it wasn't for phone books, I would not have found my birth mom. So I found my birth mom by going to the library and looking in one of their phone books. Okay, let's glue the base together. Okay, so the base just gets glued together. Make sure that it's lined up, okay? So wiggle it a little bit, and then make sure any of your extra glue, just take that off. Encyclopedia, yes, encyclopedia too. Hi Shelly, did I already say hi? Sorry if I did. Okay, get that lined up. Okay, so that's lined up like that. Next, so we have all these things. Let's get our hands, let's get this part in place. So what we have to do first, let me just kind of wiggle those down. We are going to use this and put it right here. We're going to take our little stick, and see this bottom part? It goes right down here where the shoes are. So kind of put it in place first so you know how it's going to be. Okay, so it's going to be like that, kind of at an angle. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put glue just on the bottom. We're going to put glue where it's going to touch. It's not going to touch the whole thing. So we're just going to put glue right there. Don't worry if you get a little bit on there. You can fix that. Okay, so you can take a stylus. I actually don't have a stylus in here. Or a Q-tip and get that glue out of there. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is going to go across here. So let's put some glue right here. This is going to go right here. Okay, and because it's going to fit right down there. Okay, then get glue, 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 glue. All right, and then this is going to lay right here. Okay, hope I'm not going too fast. Make sure you realign things. If you moved anything, make sure you get those hands back. Make sure you get the pumpkin back. I need to move it over because my head's right there. Let's move this over. You still get a yearly phone book. Wow, you do. Okay, guys, that's enough fighting. I don't think we get a yearly phone book. That's really crazy. I might have one here from Big Bear area. That is so crazy. All right, so that goes like that. I'm just trying to push it down into place. Okay, so now let's start at the top and let's get all of our little things on. So we have this is going to go here. I know there's a little spacer up there. Okay, so I think there's a spacer right like that. And then sunflower, well, this one goes down at the bottom. Okay, this one goes at the top. So I just kind of like to make sure that I know where everything's supposed to be before I put it in there. Okay, so that kind of goes like that. And so I'm going to put some glue on my little crow, okay? And he's going to go right there. Then I don't know why this needs to go there. I don't think it needs to go there. But they had one, okay? So that will go there. Then my sunflower is going to go at the top. And I'll show you how it looks all together, okay? So I'll show you how it looks speckled. I'm not going to speckle these right now. There's not enough room for me. What do you need? What? You want to say hi? Come here. Come here, little girl. What's on your face? Miss Chloe wants to say hi. All right, let me just say hi. Say hello. Say hello. Miss Chloe, you're so silly. I gave them both bones right before. She probably ate hers already. They're the bones that they can chew up. Yeah. What are you doing? I know, I love you too. Okay. Sometimes she's just needy. Sometimes she has to be held for a few seconds. You get a thin local one, Darlene does. Let me get you back to this. My dogs are crazy. My dogs are just cray-cray, but I love them. Okay, there we go. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Deb says you're rural too, so you... Okay, perfect. People have landlines. Right. I understand. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that makes sense in little towns. Okay. So we used to get a great big thick one, but that was San Diego. So maybe I am just like, we don't get one because of where we are. So, okay, the sunflower is going to go down here. You're going to use this little one. So this little spacer is going to go right in there. I don't know why it needs to, but they had a spacer there. And then that sunflower is going to go right in there. Okay, so sunflower is going to go right there. And then we're going to put some sunflowers on here. So the little ones are easy. They just plop right there, one by each of the stems. Okay, and then I'm going to have a little crow. I'm like trying to pick it up. Going to have a crow right here. Okay, right there. And then a little spacer. So spacers, guys, if you don't know what a spacer is, when you get something that has a little X on it like that, that is a spacer. That's not to paint. Hi, Lori. Hi, Tina. If you guys are not designers, I would love if you would sprinkle. When I get back, I will be sending out lots of sprinkle gifts. So make sure you're doing that. Okay, so that's going to go right there. Okay, so he is glued together. He is all done. And I really don't want to move him around. Let me just make sure everything's lined up. You have to make sure that this bottom part is up far enough so that it can go in the slot. Okay, see right here? You want to make sure that you don't have the shoes down too far, because that little slot there is going to go right into here. So we're just going to scooch him up. I will be showing you one that has been speckled. Okay, he's cute without being speckled. He's cute just like that. You don't have to speckle him. You don't have to do the little white dots. But I'm going to show you what it looks like after we're going to do the other one. Okay, put that one up there. And now we're going to do this one. All right, so this one's taller. This one's a little bigger. Thanks for sprinkling, guys. I appreciate it. All right, this guy, let's take him apart. Okay, I just have him sitting there. So colors. So we have black, our black, and our black, and our black. So our birds. And then the beak is true ochre. You can use any yellow that you have, okay? If you have antique gold, if you have, what is the other ones that I use? There's so many yellows, okay? So many sunflower yellows. Whatever you have, use it. Okay, this is all brown. This is milk chocolate. So the shoes, okay? And there, look at, there's boots, and then the bottom of the shoes, and then that piece. Okay, so that's milk chocolate. The center of all of these are milk chocolate. Okay, they take apart. The hands and the nose is warm beige. The sunflowers are all true ochre. Okay, see how it just takes apart? Here's our spacers. So we have spacers right there that help hold up the hands. Okay, so they have X's on them. Thank you. I love it. The green I used was forest green. So you can use any green. Okay, I just grabbed a green. You saw all the colors of paint that I have. I have a lot to choose from. And then I just kind of wanted an off-white type back, hatband is toffee. Okay, so that color is one that I had up here. I think it's an older color, toffee. So it's just kind of a tan color. And then of course the reds are, I have to look at it. The red was up here too. I had a bunch of paint that was up here and I brought up more. How do you say it? Alizarin crimson. ALIZARIN, alizarin crimson. Okay, but then I used my ink pad to do my little shading on there. You could use a paintbrush. Okay, white. And then of course I used my ceramic coat. Okay, so all of my other colors are Americana basically, except, you know what, sometimes I'll come across a sale. Here's one of my sale ones, my ceramic coat that I got for $1.49 for this $6 jar. So I use Americana or ceramic coat pretty much. Okay, so I did the blue, so this is denim blue, and then I used my little scruffy brush to do that. And then, of course, just white right here, and then that alizarin, how do you say it? Crimson, alizarin crimson. Okay, so let's start gluing together. And that was like an oopsie. In the beginning, I started to paint that, and I'm like, oh no, because you have to look at layers. What is the top layer? So this has a lot of layers on it, guys. A lot of layers. Hi, Pam. How are you? Thanks for sprinkling, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, let's glue. So I just pre-painted. You didn't miss anything. I pre-painted. I've been painting all day. I will paint all night. You know what's up next? I enlarged the truck that we did the other day. The truck that had the little pumpkins in the back. I enlarged that. So that is going to be next. I only did 4 because I think I made it too big. I made it 12 inches long, so we'll see. Okay, so just kind of wiggle that in place to get that seated down. Okay, so let's just keep going from the top. Okay, the hat is next. And like I say, I like this glue. If you have another glue that you like, just stick with what you use, okay? You don't ever have to change and do exactly what I do. If you have other paint, if you like apple barrel, do apple barrel. You can choose any color that you like, okay? So some people like to use I don't even know what brand it is, but there's like special brand that's chalk paste or chalk paint. If you like that, go for it. You're the artist. You get to make the choices. There's the hat band. Okay, now let's come back and we'll put the sunflowers on after. We'll get everything in place. I just had a little hiccup that almost turned into a burp. Oh no. Let me take a drink. You know what I have? This is watermelon juice, and I love it. It's called Simply Watermelon Juice, and that's what it is. And I mix it half and half. Regular juice is just too sweet for me, so I'll do half a cup of juice and I'll do half a cup of water, and that seems perfect. Okay, so there's our beard. You guys need to come paint with me. I need to bring somebody up here next time, and I need to come up again soon. Okay, so my goal is every month except for November, because November is like a heavy craft show month. Every month except for November, I want to spend like a 3 or 4 day weekend up here. I deserve to do that. Right? I deserve to be able to do that. So, okay, here's the nose. And there. Okay, now I can see, so I don't know if you can see, there are score marks here. Let me bring it up. Maybe if I tip it the right way. Hi, Tony, how are you? Hi, Vicky. We're just gluing this together, so I didn't paint them. I had them already pre-painted. There's little score marks here on this one that show where to put your spacers. The other one doesn't have them. Okay, so there's my little spacer. Here's my little spacer. Just gonna get those on there. Okay, let's glue this part together, and then we'll move down to the shoes. Okay, so this can be tricky. So it goes a certain way. It fits on here, this sunflower. Maybe I got it first try. I did. I got it first try. I would have to, excuse me, I would have to turn and turn and turn until the petals were where they were supposed to be. And guess what? I got it first try this time. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Yay. Normally I'm like turn like a dozen times. Okay, and then hands here. Hands here. A hand and a hand. All right, where's my Marley? Hi, Marley. Hi, Mar. She ran away. She's like, I don't want to be on there today, Mom. You're trying to make me into a movie star. Okay, and then the center. So the center's the big one. So there's actually 3 different sizes of these. I just put a little bit. I just kind of go like that and then just lay it down. You don't have to cover the whole thing. There's actually 3 sizes. Okay, this one's just slightly bigger, and it goes on this one. This is going to go up on his hat. Okay, so we're just trying to get this stuff together. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Oh my goodness. And this goes here. Okay, and then we're going to set that aside for just a moment, and let's do the shoes. Okay, so shoes are next. So shoes. And when I show you the finished one, you're gonna love it. I love them. So I did speckle all mine. I think I will probably speckle these so that they are consistent. So speckling, if you don't know what speckling is, I take the toothbrush and I dip it in water, then I dip it in paint, tap it onto a paper towel, and then you run your finger on the bottom of the toothbrush to kind of speckle it. So I have a whole tray to speckle over there of this one. So my ones that I've been painting, I haven't speckled them on this one, but I've got all my other little one done. Okay, so that's in place. Let's glue this. Now look at how this is. It's kind of offset. Okay, it's offset because it's heavy. Okay, and plus you want it to be kind of centered on there. There's more stuff at the front. So when you're putting this on to your little Gnome, just know that the part that's wider, that part goes in the front. Okay, so make sure that this is all glued together and that you can see through it. Okay, make sure that it's lined up. So thank you. Karen says, making watermelon slushy to freeze for juice. Oh, fun. We'll add strawberry and mint later. Nice. Thank you guys for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Okay, let's bring this back down and let's get this little piece in, or this little part in place. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip it over and I'm gonna guess where there's supposed to be glue. It's not gonna matter if I have extra. It'll just drip down onto my little Gnome's beard and the little outfit. Okay, so there we go. It's in place. All right. So one of the little crows goes right down here, and I only need a little bit on the belly, and then we'll do the one at the top. So this goes right here on the shoe, just like that. And then this part goes up here, okay? So this goes right up here. Oh, the crow goes under it. That's okay. We'll get this in place first. The crow goes right up here on the hat. So these two little gnomies are similar but different, okay? So one's holding sunflowers and one is holding pumpkins, and they would be so cute next to each other. So I ended up with 7 of these guys and 6 of the other one. I'm excited because I think they'll do really well at my craft show. Okay, so I am going to just kind of move this to the side so this can dry. I'm going to make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. Isn't that cute? So it didn't take that long once it's painted. Okay, and you don't have to paint everything at once. If you, hello, hi Marley. Marley wants to say hi. You want to say hi? Okay, all right. Here's my Marmar. Say hi. Say hello. Look right there. Look right there. She's like, where? Well, I know. I love you. I love you. You are such a little scruffy thing. You're so scruffy lately. You are. She's so funny. I just love my dogs to death. Sorry. I can't help it. I love my dogs so much. They're just crazy. They're just cray-cray. All right. I'm going to go in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move these over. I'll bring in the ones that I already did. I actually don't have line work on, I actually don't have speckles on the wood. Okay, I'm going to scoot that over. But I want to show you how it looks with the speckles. So I got all the speckles on this one, and I did all the little white dots. Can you see? So see all the little white lines and dots? So I speckled it black and white, and then I used my little pen. On this one I used my pen. Sometimes I'll use paint and do it. Okay, so that's like that. And then this one's all glued together and dry, but I still need to speckle it. And actually I didn't glue this on yet so that I can pull it off if I need to, and I can speckle it. So see how that just slides right in there? I didn't want to pick up the others and do that because they're not dry yet. This piece right here just slides right into here. If it's ever too tight, just take a sander and just sand the edges. Sometimes it might get tight, or if you accidentally painted it, then it's not going to fit in there. But that's where it goes, right into your base. And I'll show you a close-up of this one. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see it better. So see all the lines? See all the dots? So I did all that. And now it's too close. Now it's too close. Aren't they so cute? I just love it. I can't wait to have these all lined up in my craft booth. So I'll speckle the other ones. Thank you. They're sold separately, but I would put them together. I think you have to have both. They are sold separately. I will take a little picture. I don't have the greatest area here to do that, but I'll take a picture. I'll post the regular links there for you guys so that you can have that. Was that fun? I love these little guys. Let me put you up to myself. Sorry, it was I tried to go fast because we were having the thunder and lightning. I was like, okay, Darlene, you need to make this one fast today. But aren't these just so cute? I just love them. I think they're adorable. Sorry, I can probably go back like that until it's not quite as close. And my picture, I need to swap out my picture. That's been there for how many years now? Probably 4 years. I don't know. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here. I love you guys. Tomorrow I have another fun project. I might do a Halloween project tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I have the cutest little project. I can't do it before then because Tara can't cut them for you guys because she doesn't know what all to do yet. So I don't want you to order them until Tuesday because then I'll be home on Tuesday and I can fill those orders. But cutest thing for Tuesday. And I know you'll love it. All right, any questions? Any questions? Let me know if you have questions. Thank you so much. Speckled, yes. The speckled. I love the speckled. So you don't have to. Okay, so this is side by side. These two, oh, sorry. These two, you know, you do not have to speckle it. They're still cute. They're still cute without speckling. All right, so it's totally up to you. Get some rest. You know what? I slept in, so I got some extra rest this morning. I don't normally sleep in too late, but I slept until 8:30, which is, for me, that's late because like tomorrow I have to get up early. I have to get up at 5:30 so I can be here and do the project with you guys. All right, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. You guys get some rest. Bye.